It's the longest running and largest college fishing event in the nation, celebrating its 10th anniversary, and it will feature the best collegiate anglers from all over the nation as well as Canada as they compete on Pickwick Lake in Florence, Alabama. Welcome to Championship Week for the 10th anniversary of the Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's. Over 340 anglers from the U.S. and Canada have converged at the Marriott Conference Center for the most anticipated event in all of college bass fishing, the 10th anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's. While the two-day tournament will be the main event in this week's events, the competition alone is just the centerpiece. All of the collegiate anglers participating this week are treated like royalty by the time they arrive in Florence, Alabama for the event. The entire week is a true celebration.
The sponsors are great. I mean, we come out here and that's the biggest thing we look forward to when we come to this meeting. I mean, because you walk in and you just get treated like royalty.
Everybody that cares about something wants to leave a legacy and wants to help grow the sport. And I care about the sport of bass fishing. It means a lot to me. It's been a big part of my life. We all need every one of you guys in this room to be a great ambassador for the greatest sport in all of America, and that's bass fishing. I'm glad you're here, and I challenge you all to have faith and work hard. God bless you, and have a great tournament.
You know, one really cool thing is the 10-year anniversary, Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship. Hank Parker's gonna be here, Forrest Wood's gonna be here. And you know what I really love about it is guys that have been to this event for a long time, they realize the importance of it.
You know, part of being a good ambassador is to be able to recruit and to promote and further the sport.
And it's something that we're proud of. It's certainly an area that we feel like our involvement can help grow the sport as a whole, which is huge to us. And as long as the sport of bass fishing succeeds, we feel like that's a win for Ranger boats.
I think everybody's recognized that and the opportunity to really, get the product in these kids' hands, which are the next generation of the sport.
These guys are the future of fishing. These are the guys that you're going to see on the Elite Series, the FLW Series, 3, 4, maybe next year. Some of these guys, they could be out there.
They will be the future of fishing. They're going to be the ones that are leading the conservation efforts.
And I think it's important for all your sponsors, to be a part of this and be a part of the Collegiate Bass Fishing Trail just because of, they are the up-and-coming generation.
They're the future of the industry, the future of bass tournaments, the future with Garmin in the freshwater market.
I can just tell in their eyes the passion that they share towards the sport and how committed they are. I just hope Arctic Ice can help them further excel in collegiate bass fishing.
These are the people that are going to be, fishing for their whole lives. They're going to be teaching their kids and their grandkids.
Well, it's just like any other thing in life. Some of them will continue on that road. Some of them will go choose other careers down the line. But I do think that all of them will continue to be bass fishermen their entire life. Once you're hooked, you're hooked.
I think it's incredible. I didn't quite realize that it had been around for 10 years. It's good to know that the support for the college anglers is still there, and the willingness for these young anglers to come up and continue to fish this event is phenomenal.
After a decade of unprecedented support and coverage, the Association of Collegiate Anglers and Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series caught up with this year's competitors to ask them what they were doing 10 years ago today.
10 years ago, I was 9 years old, and I was playing baseball probably.
I'd go back 10 years. I'd definitely go back and play some Little League baseball. I miss some Little League baseball.
I was fishing in the back of the boat with my dad, fishing as a non-boater, and I never would have dreamed I'd be here today.
10 years ago, I was fishing out of P-Road, going down the bayou with a trolling motor.
I was fishing ponds and stuff.
I was sitting on my couch on Sunday mornings watching fishing, dreaming of this.
10 years ago, I caught my first 8-pound largemouth in a pond. I was almost 12 years old.
10 years ago, I was fishing. Things hadn't changed since you could say, what were you doing 20 years ago? I was fishing. What were you doing 30 years ago? I was fishing. What were you doing 40 years ago? I was fishing. What were you doing 50 years ago? I was fishing. Unfortunately, I can keep going, but I won't.
When we return, our anglers are treated by Yamaha for an evening of fun and prizes, including test rides, service support, and a one-of-a-kind casting competition. Also, a very gracious collegiate angler gets one of the most famous autographs in bass fishing.
Well, I'll tell you this about college angling. For people my age and people even younger than me, you better look out because these college anglers are going to be good.
The 10th Anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Towboat US. Take us with you on the water. And Ranger Boats. Still building legends, one at a time.
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Towboat US has the largest network of on-the-water towing companies standing by 24/7 to assist you. And with a Towboat US Unlimited Towing membership, the service is free. Having a Towboat US membership with Trailer Assist means you'll never be left stranded while towing. With our 24-hour roadside assistance, your flat tires, jump starts, and towing are all taken care of. Visit us at boatus.com. Towing, and join today.
Engineered to excel, the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series are built for the ultimate ownership experience. It's a commitment to excellence packed with real-world advantages and exclusive features. Experience the accelerated performance standards of the legendary Ranger Z series. From first light to last cast, they're put together to set you apart. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
The ultimate predator has evolved again. Now, Yamaha VMAX SHO Performance is prowling the waters in 4 hungry, exciting new models. With their 4 valves per cylinder and double overhead cam fuel-injected design, these advanced 4-stroke predators are taking performance to a whole new level. Vicious, lean, efficient. VMAX SHO. The pack is growing.
The 10th Anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Garmin, the clearest scanning sonar images on the water. And by Yum, start a feeding frenzy. Welcome back to McFarland Park on Pickwick Lake in Florence, Alabama for the 10th Anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's. The Yamaha Appreciation Night is underway, and our anglers are taking full advantage of the event where they can learn from the pros, network with industry leaders, and compete in a flip, pitch, and casting competition for a variety of prizes. Just another reason Championship Week is regarded as one of the most anticipated events in all of collegiate bass fishing.
Well, the Yamaha Appreciation Night has been happening at this event for the past several years. And what it is, it's a celebration of the anglers that have made this championship. We have different things that take place. We have demo rides, we have awards that we give out. Lots of prizes and things for the anglers to show our appreciation, as well as we're going to go ahead and feed them, all 400 anglers this afternoon. My event here is for the opportunity to share and to give back to the anglers for what they give to us and to the community and to the industry altogether. But what we want to do today is to celebrate this, is to give them an opportunity to show their skills and how well they compete against each other off the water. This year what we've done, because it's the 10th anniversary, is we have a casting contest where we've got all over in the area here, we got like 8 different stations to where the angler will be sitting in a certain position and have an opportunity to cast to get it into the hole, if you will. Altogether, I think we got about $5,000 worth of prizes we're giving away tonight.
You know, we've got the Yamaha Flip Pitch and Cast contest going on. We've got
a lot of great rod and reel combinations here provided by Abu Garcia, and our anglers are going to be competing on a course that's basically designed to test all of their casting, flipping, pitching skills. Right now they're trying to get into some of these holes. We've got driftwood, we've got rocks, we've got cans of Yamaha oil blocking them, and it's presenting a challenge for some and it's easy for the others. When it's all said and done, we're going to wrap it up with our top 10. They're going to get up on Takahiro Omori's boat and they're going to flip into those trees over there for the ultimate challenge to see who the best casting and flipping guy is at the Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship. Jared Hughes from Louisiana State University with 5 of 10, and I'll tell you that's very impressive.
You know, we look at where we've come in the last 10 years, and we brought it up. Let's think about the next 15. Let's look at 20 years. Let's look 10 more years from now. Where will it be? And we start calculating, and the ideas that we're flowing and the possibilities that were out there were phenomenal. I mean, to take something of this nature that is so dear and important to each and every one of us, that's why we've been in it since the beginning, and to be able to cultivate it and continue to grow it and look at the possibilities in the next 5-10 years is phenomenal. I think it's just going to get better and better and better.
Also on hand this week is Ranger Boats, along with its founder, Forrest L. Wood, a longtime supporter for this tournament series.
Well, we have. This is 10 years that Ranger's been involved with this company, and we're proud of it, proud of what they've achieved. And it's just a thrill to be here in Florence, Alabama, a beautiful place for this, a great setting. And I've always been an optimist, I guess, thinking everything's going to be good. And it's grown beyond my expectations, actually.
We're going to get Forrest L. Wood, the originator of Ranger Boats, to sign my Ranger today. So, one of the best moments I've had in the bass fishing industry, and it's a dream come true.
All righty.
Beautiful.
All right. Very
I
good.
appreciate it.
You betcha. You're welcome. Well, I'll tell you this about college angling. For people my age and people even younger than me, you better look out because these college anglers are going to be good. And that's an important thing, that we live in a country where you can have a dream and have some hope of achieving the dream.
Coming up, the 2 top teams compete for the Ranger Cup University Team of the Year prize, provided by Ranger Boats. Stay with us.
I mean, we had fish busting all over the boat. You could have poked them with your rod some of the times. Look at how fat those things are.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Optics is the future of fishing. We can see our lures coming in. We can choose the proper lures for the depth of fish are in. It makes fishing so much easier when you go to a new body of water, because now you can really identify with the bass, figure out where they're feeding, what depth they're at, and really learn how they're reacting to your lures. To be able to see that kind of stuff and understand it and then interpret it, put it into your game, unbelievable.
I promise to be ready, anytime. I promise to love the sport just as much as you do. I promise to always be flexible. I promise to pull my weight, and then some. I am Trilene, and I promise to never give up. Built with innovation, fueled by passion. Berkeley Trilane, America's most trusted fishing line.
The Arctic Ice Tundra Series, capable of keeping your food frozen all day long. The Tundra Series is a portable, safe, and reusable alternative ideally suited to replace dry ice. Keep your food as frozen as the Tundra with the Tundra Series from Arctic Ice.
Welcome back to Florence, Alabama, the official host city of the 10th anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's. While visiting the city of Florence, the Association of Collegiate Anglers encourages you to take the time to visit the Florence Lauderdale Veterans Memorial Park. In addition to reflecting on our nation's heroes and their sacrifice, the park includes campsites and multiple options for recreation. Championship Week is now underway, and while many contingencies are offered throughout the year to anglers, one of the most popular is the Ranger Cup University program. Modeled after the Ranger Cup, the most lucrative contingency rewards in the industry, Ranger Cup University is the first program designed exclusively for the year's best collegiate anglers.
The Ranger Cup University Team of the Year Challenge features 2 teams. Both have qualified to get here through competing at the major national championships for the sport of college bass fishing.
The collegiate teams that have qualified to be here are the University of Minnesota and the Tennessee Tech team. Minnesota qualified out of the FLW Collegiate Series, and Tennessee Tech came out of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series, and both of them are top-notch teams.
This Ranger Cup is awesome, giving the 2 top teams the luxury of coming out here, being able to fish, and I mean, they're just huge sponsors throughout the whole collegiate series. No matter what circuit you're fishing, Ranger's there and Ranger's supporting the college fishing.
Cabela's is giving each of you guys a $100 gift card to kind of get yourself geared up with whatever secret things you might want. And, you know, for what these guys are going to need, they need some baskets.
This is an awesome setup that Rangers provided for us, and Cabela's. They set us up with a $100 shopping spree. We got to go get tackle. We got to talk to Clark.
You know, I think it's an awesome event. I mean, Team of the Year, Ranger Cup University. That's a big honor. And I mean, it's going to be a really cool format. What I really like about it is it's going to be adjustments on the water inside of each other. They're going to be looking at each other all day.
We won the FLW National Championship. We're facing off against the guys from the ACA.
Anything over 14 inches counts. It's kind of Major League Fishing format, if you've seen that. So just try to catch as many fish as you can. It's not all about catching 5 real big ones. It's about putting as much weight in the boat as possible.
Tournament fishing at Ranger Boats is absolutely tied to the core of who we are. That has been by and large the biggest reason we've seen the success we have. Forrest and Nina Wood, the founders of our company, saw the value in tournaments from the very beginning. And I think there's no place in tournament fishing that's experiencing more growth and more excitement than the college level. And so this program, this event, is our way of being involved in the college level and trying to make a meaningful impact with anglers that are going to be the next generation of fishermen.
312 was our first fish in probably the first 15 minutes, and it was a huge confidence boost. Don't dig down there. There we go. Another good one on the frog. Got him.
Both of our teams have been outfitted by Ranger boats with identical boat setups out there, and which is going to make it a fair test for each one of them. They've got a Yamaha SHO on the back, and these boats are perfect for this size of body of water.
Right off the bat, the first fish I had on of the morning when we lost him right beside the boat, that just killed the momentum we had. Why in the name of God did you pick up a line?
I mean, we had fish busting all over the boat. Look at how fat those things are. I mean, not even hardly hooked. Huh? You could have poked them with your rod some of the times, and they were everywhere. I'm sure you'll see it on the camera footage, but you'd cast over here at 30 of them coming up. You could see them swimming everywhere, and there'd be 20 over here. We just put the hammer down all day and never let up.
Probably half our fish come within 2 hours of the end of the tournament.
It's the craziest schooling action I've seen ever.
I mean, we caught a couple of good fish, but man, the numbers on that lake are insane. There's so many fish. This is a great fishery.
Great day on Lake Bass Drive. A lot of bass in this lake, and as I kind of expected, the schooling bite would be really key. I thought there'd be a couple of big fish caught on frogs early, but the schooling bite would dominate, and the team that dialed in the schooling bite, because these fish are pretty finicky, as y'all noticed. I mean, you could be around them 5 boats, not catch one, and one guy's catching all of them. That turned out to be the case today. University of Minnesota, 34 keepers for 80 pounds. It's a very great accomplishment. I'd say out of all the boats out there, you guys would have beat them all. And these guys were very good challengers in it, but I mean, 80 pounds of fish for 34 keepers, that's very impressive. And you guys are the winners. Congratulations, thank y'all. Appreciate you guys for coming down. Matt, I believe you got a check for them?
Guys, congratulations again. That was an awesome day. On behalf of Ranger Boats, I want to present you with this check for $2,000. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Austin Felix and Chris Bergen from the University of Minnesota, your 2014 Ranger Cup University Team of the Year. To learn more about the Ranger Cup University program, we encourage you to visit rangerboats.com. Stay with us. When we return, our anglers will break down the highly contested Cabela's School of the Year points race and prepare for their first day of championship competition. For all of the latest updates, tournament news, along with photo galleries and videos, find us on Facebook and also follow us on Instagram to stay current with it all in the Collegiate Fishing Network. Many of our collegiate anglers are trusting Ranger Boats for their championship tournament needs. It's time now to put your Ranger boat knowledge to the test. What is the approximate boat weight on the Ranger Z521C Bass Series boat? For the answer, log on to mydreamrig.com.
Gill that I've used for the last 5 years has been a far superior product than anything else on the market.
The main thing that's really important to me is me being dry. I've been wearing gill suits now for 3 years and never once have I gotten wet.
The more powerful the statement, the stronger the reaction. Yum, results by design. If you're going to power fish, then commit. Yum, results by design.
The world's best fishing line is now available in the United States.
That's a toad.
Sunline Super Fluorocarbon, with strength to guarantee your confidence.
The 10th Anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's is brought to you by Gemini Jerseys, Gill, Respect the Elements, and by Abu Garcia, for life. Ram Trucks, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. Welcome back to Pickwick Lake, Florence, Alabama for continuing coverage of the 10th Anniversary Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Cabela's. All year long, collegiate anglers from across the U.S. have been vying for another prestigious accolade, the 2015 Cabela's School of the Year. This points race has proven that year after year, schools have clearly set out to make it a priority to win what is a year-long battle of consistency among the nation's top collegiate bass fishing programs. We caught up with our anglers during championship week to get the inside scoop on just how important this title is.
It's undescribable, honestly, because every year we set out our goals at the beginning of the year, and our #1 goal every single year for our whole entire team is to win School of the Year. And we've never had a chance like this. We've been real close, but this is the closest we've been. We're sitting in second right now for school of the year. We're behind University of North Alabama by 87 points, and we're gonna have to catch them here. This is their home body of water, but we're coming to get them. I mean, we're really looking forward to this tournament. We're looking forward to moving up there to the #1 spot. We got just about a little bit over a month left of the school of the year race, and we're coming for them. We want school of the year more than anything else.
This is my first year doing this. I grew up through high school fishing and just transferred straight over to college fishing. And it would mean a lot to me, just as a freshman, being able to come up here with all these guys that are veterans on the team, and being able to be a part of that, maybe starting a dynasty.
It's all about the consistency to be able to be school of the year, and we can all come to one of these tournaments and win on our home waters. You know, anybody can do that if the conditions are right, but to be able to win school of the year, it means that consistency, and not just for one person, it means it for the whole team. So it's a big pride deal for us.
We're currently sitting in 5th place, and UNA's got a good lead on us, but hopefully this tournament provides us a lot of points and we can catch up.
Right now we're in 4th in school of the year, and we've got a couple of good teams ahead of us. I know UNA is one of them, and a couple other local Tennessee River teams. So they're going to be competition out here.
We're in 3rd place right now, but I just think we're 2 points behind 2nd. So we got 2 teams here, so hopefully one of us can get on a good school of fish and make something happen, but we're not too far behind.
Here are your current standings and points leaders for the Cabela's School of the Year.
Man, this is Florence, Alabama, Lake Pickwick Collegiate National Championship. It's exciting. You can feel the energy. There's some good anglers. Probably see some of them in a few years on the Elite Series. It's pure passion. You know, it's talent and passion.
It's not an easy thing to do, so you've got to have a die-hard passion. People say, well, what does it take to make it? #1 ingredient, you got to have passion, man. You've got to love it.
It's the pinnacle of this series. That's the funnest one of the year. It's always a huge turnout. There's always a big crowd at weigh-in, and there's always a lot of big sacks called.
It's unbelievable how awesome of a tournament this is. I mean, it's a dream come true. This is the biggest tournament we come to every year. You get treated like you're a professional, and we have the best of the best here in college fishing, and we have the best of the best facilities down there, and everything's great.
With a decade to its name, the Association of Collegiate Anglers and Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series prides itself as the influential forerunners in the sport of college fishing. With such enormous growth and development from sponsors, fishing communities, and the fishing industry alike, this year's festivities were absolutely welcomed on Championship Week in Florence, Alabama. Next week, we'll find out which schools take a charge for the national title. Don't miss it.